Yo, what's up, everybody? This is at the Real Mr. Musics. We're here in the building. I hope everybody's doing good, living, having a good. Um, I know there's a holiday today, Hallows Eve, whatever. Right now, I am watching what a viewer sent me. Thank you guys for all the love and support on my channel. I'm just trying to build this thing up. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the comments, the subscriptions. Y'all have been awesome. Like, it's only like three something to y'all, but we're gonna get up there. We're gonna get up there sooner than later. But until then, I want to show y'all this. This is Wayne Brady talking about the infamous Chappelle skit. If you guys don't know about the infamous Chappelle skit, well, this is when he had Paul Mooney on, and Paul Mooney was said Brian Gumble Wayne Brady makes Brian Gumble look like Malcolm X. OD, look, it says Wayne Brady makes Brian Gumble look like Malcolm X. Well, apparently, he didn't really like that. I didn't think, I thought it was as funny, as simply funny as the alopecia joke that, what's his name made? Chris Rock made. So now I didn't know, because they were like, yo, he was tight about this. I was like, nah, he couldn't have been. Send me the video. And they sent me this. So let's see.
Brian Gumble looked like Malcolm X. As a fan of the Chappelle Show, up until that point, I was sitting down getting a haircut, and it came up.
Haircut. Wasn't he always bald? He had hair? That's Did he have hair? I don't know.
TV like, what the hell? What did I do? I didn't think the joke was funny.
What?
I ran into a couple of his guys. I ran into Donnell Rollins.
Shout out to Donnell.
Randomly at an event, and he came up and said, "Hey man, I'm a big fan." And I was like, "You kiss my ass." No, I'm not a fan. You guys blah 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 blah. Got back to Dave, which by the way, I love Donnell Rollins. Got back to Dave. Dave called me and said, "Oh man, Paul wrote that joke. I didn't think it was funny. Look, I'm doing this last big episode. Please come. Let's write a sketch together." So Neil, Dave, and myself, Neil is partner, we wrote the answer to that sketch. It was like, let's do Wayne Brady's taking over the sketch, and he's.
Wait, so, like, I feel, alright. I'm getting so, like, he felt some kind of way. But honestly, it opened a bridge for him to actually come through and, like, do something. Like, all we knew Wayne Brady for at that time, I think, was it whose line is it anyway? He wasn't really that much of a crazy name. He was like a show tunes. Like, this sketch actually brought him into the African American community because we knew about him. We knew about Wayne Brady. We just didn't like know what side he was on. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't know, like, is he one of those? But then when he did that sketch, it was like, okay, he thought the joke was funny, so he thought of another idea to make it even more funny, but it wasn't even that. This dude took it seriously. Wow. Was was he right? Was Paul Mooney right? Cause that joke is like, you should understand, cause you play to a certain audience. And we know this. Your demographic has no African American nothing in it. Before, it was no African American in it. It was like, you're gonna be the non-intimidating black dude that all the white people love, and that's what it was. The singing, rapping, dancing black dude that's not angry. But that Dave Chappelle skit let us see that, okay, he got the dog in him. Okay, he could do that, and then now he's on everybody's radar. So I feel like the joke was funny, but you know, everybody to each his own. He has a reason for it.
They show he's mad and we wrote the Training Day parody. For the record, that is one of the coolest things I have ever been a part of.
Of course.
And it's one of those things that you know that when you're doing it, you're like, this is gonna be, this is gonna do something.
Of course.
I don't know what, but this is gonna do something. Now,
I've been a part of some things like that.
background to the sketch.
It's coming.
Here's the thing.
I felt it.
Paul Mooney's joke was not funny to me.
Explain why.
It wasn't funny to me because of my ego. I'll tell.
That's the
and
only
this is what
reason.
I've said to some people, and some people in the black community
Okay.
have said to me, "Well, you were just too sensitive," and da. I said, "No, no. Here's why that joke wasn't funny."
All right.
And this joke actually dovetails into a couple years later why I had a thing with Bill Maher, and I told Bill Maher that I would beat his ass in public if that's the kind of black man that he wanted to see, because it's the same type of correlation.
He did that?
Like the same type of weaponized correlation that is used among black people.
I don't. Oh man, I really don't like when like he's your elder, bro. I don't understand where the disrespect happened, like where the stop of respecting what elders tell you. And it wasn't even a harsh joke. It was like, okay, you're so good at your brand that the people out here can see exactly what you're trying to exude. I don't know why it was so dramatic. And people always make it like when it gets too, they try to militarize racism between us. Like, let it be. Don't militarize racism around us. When somebody else says, if it was a white comedian that said that, now we got something to say. Because how do you know who Malcolm X is? How do you know who Brian Gumble is? Like, this person is speaking from watching you in his old ass age. And didn't he die? Rest in peace to him, man. I'm just saying.
In that joke, well, for a joke to be funny, you have to assume that your audience is on the same page as you to a degree, or they'll understand where you're coming from. So Paul, as a black man, is saying to another successful black man in the comedic world that I, and whatever it is that I do, I am so not black, whatever black means, that it makes Brian Gumble, who he also has deemed as Brian Gumble, is not black at all, no matter what the
Trying to get it,
and the
chat.
fight that he had to come up against as a black man in the sports world, to not just be a boxer or a basketball player, but to rise through the ranks of sports journalism to be who he was in that world. So you have
Yeah, he had to not be a Malcolm X to get he had to be back in that time. I don't know. Wait, he got to explain more.
you have dismissed two black people of note and their accomplishments because you're saying they don't fit into our tribe or our community.
This man took a joke to a whole nother level. My gosh. Whoa. Bro. You do make Brian Gumble look like Malcolm X. Like I don't think there's a problem with that. I don't see the misunderstanding. If you're good at your brand and you're making money at it and you're the unangry black man, that's what's up. And notice that. But he's not trying to notice that he's the unangry black man that made it just being black. But he was singing and dancing. But I didn't want to say that. I just want to say, like, he made it without anything else but his talent. And Brian Gumble at that time had to do a lot to be where he had to be Brian Gumble. And to say that Brian Gumble, like Malcolm X, that means he had an inkling of nigga in him that you could see. So I don't know why this joke was taken to
should laugh now because they're bad like that.
Is he a
Some people listening
comedian?
might say that I took it too much to heart. I disagree with you because in that thinking, if Paul Mooney as a black man makes that joke, that sketch blows up, of course.
Yeah.
Doug in Iowa, Jimmy in New York City sits down. He says, "Oh, I really love Dave Chappelle. I love these black folks. Oh, that one dude said that other dude isn't black at all. Okay, then that's not black." So now somebody who looks nothing like me thinks that they know what black is.
This is wow. He is. Everybody has their own. So you're assuming that some white person that doesn't already have their self ideas about black people already got their mind changed by a black man dressed as a genie telling you about another black man that y'all as white people know. And y'all know him because he makes y'all laugh and he doesn't make y'all scared. I feel like, don't kill me if I say this, well, Wayne Brady, I feel like he's mad that he's not accepted as like a true black guy. And he's like in these white people circles and they're like, "Oh, come over here." No, he's okay. Come over here, Wayne. Oh, come over here, Wayne. I know in his head he's like, if this was 1980, oh, you would have not be calling me. I know all his friends be like, "Come over here, B. Hey, B, come over here, B." And he'd just be like, because the assumption of another white person on TV is assuming white people already know what black people are. They already have that assumption. It's been in their DNA since the baby, and their mothers trained them and molded them and told them all this shit. A Dave Chappelle skit is not gonna make it even worse. So this just threw me for a loop.
So they can walk up to me on the street or anyone like me and go, or say the thing that I've heard said to other people or whatnot. Come on, man, you don't like that song? I'm blacker than you are. No. Can you get
That's not how it
out
works.
of a car because of the way that you look by a police officer? No. So that whole sketch.
If he laughed at it, it would have been better.
Railing against the sketch, and up until that point, I was doing my talk show.
Yeah.
And like some people,
Talk show.
they said, I
Like
realized
Montel.
the talk show wasn't even a good fit.
Like, because there was Montel Williams. Now Montel, shit, they could have said the same thing about Montel, but this the Montel, he was doing different shit. He had psychics, he had twins, he was going crazy. He wasn't just singing and dancing. He was just the bald black dude talking to crazy situations. But hey, this is Wayne Brady, and Dave Chappelle was funny as fuck. He would have never put it in if he didn't think it was funny. So I don't know what he said that Dave said he didn't think it was funny. I feel like the phone conversation went totally different. He said it's funny, but I don't know why you're taking it like this, but let's just do something else so the fans don't think that you're angry.
More because of some of the things that I was doing on the talk show with the guests and things that I was being perceived a certain way, and perception is reality. So when my time with the talk show ended, it ended at a beautiful time that I knew that the Chappelle thing was coming up, and I was like, yes, let's rock this. Because it wasn't that I was trying to change anyone's perception. I wanted to blow the lid off that joke because I wanted to get to the heart of the joke. And I think after all these years and all the accolades about it, and yes, it changed some people's perception.
100%.
Let you in on something. Whether it changed someone's perception of me, I could care less.
You could say that with your grand piano in the back. I hate when people say that they could care less. When you didn't have that grand piano and you were not in a freaking fucking mansion wherever you at overlooking the lake or whatever, you cared 100% what people thought. 100%. That's why when that joke came up, it boosted even more your credibility with the black community. So if you can't just sit back and be like, damn, that joke, I didn't think it was funny, but it was so amazing to my career that look, I have a grand piano in the back of me. I got a freaking view of the villa. Listen, I was getting this through the talk show money, but this skyrocketed me even more. Because it skyrocketed you even more. And it just throws you for a loop that somebody could do. I don't know. Another brother told me that I'm that like that, and it's like, yes, thank God. Now these white people will keep paying me, and these black people are gonna put me on their like to watch list. Yes, but he ain't see it like that. He saw it as like a defamation of his character, of his skin complexion in front of the people that he has been building a brand in front of for years. Just because somebody took the mask off of his brand doesn't mean that you can't put the mask back on, bro. Calm down. Where's somebody be like, yo, Mr. Music makes I look like, nigga, right now in the hood, I can't do that because then motherfuckers is going to test me and try me. But he's in a situation where people don't test and don't try. You could let money talk. As long as money can talk in your world, you good. When you got to come through with these, it's a situation. Pause. Come on. Hey, when you got to come through with these, it's a situation.
Because I already knew. I already knew who I was. If you came to see me live, even when I was doing my talk show, my show that I do live, the things I talk about live, those are the things that I can talk about in that venue. So I already knew me. So when a network person, a white network person comes up to me and says, you know what, I'd like to offer you this role now because I saw what you did on the Chappelle Show.
Mm-hmm.
If you saw what I did as an actor on the Chappelle Show, cool, because I acted the hell out of that and we wrote a great sketch. But if now I'm on your list as being black because of that thing, well, you can kiss my ass.
Come on. You got the kiss my ass money, my bro. Shut up. Shut up. Oh my gosh. I hate when celebrities talk like this when they already have the money and they just lose the mind of the broke little person that they used to be. And they're in the mind of this fucking weirdo. What the? You could kiss my ass? Oh my gosh. I wasn't going to cast you in this because I thought you were too white for this, but wow, I did not know that you could get into like a thug character like this. Yes. So now let me cast you in this thing that I was working on. I was thinking about this singing gangster dude. Kiss my ass. Word. Wow. How ungrateful this world is, bro.
And fans, a brother will come up and say, Wayne, man, I didn't like you before, but since that Chappelle thing,
OD.
thank you for the compliment, brother, but it's not the compliment that you want, so we don't need to talk. Well, Wayne's a jerk because he didn't take my compliment. No, it's an insult. Your
What?
compliment is an insult, and that's
What?
just my way of taking it. I get where it comes from, so that's why my job is to continue to do things to break down that line of thinking within my community of what is black and outside the community of what is thought of and perceived as black because it's limiting. Anytime that someone says you are this thing, you've now taken money out of my mouth. Why? Because I can't do this role.
Didn't he just say the white dude just came to him and was like, yo, I didn't think that you could, but now I think you could. And that is fucked up. A fan said, yo, I ain't like you before. But now, fuck, you take it as an insult? Listen, listen. The more and more I watch this video, I'm noticing that, wow, Paul Mooney was not wrong at all. I hope this doesn't like hinder me working with you in the future, but he wasn't wrong at all. You take it as an insult. You got to understand the mind of people who don't have money, and now you have money. There's black with money and there's black without money. If a person without money sees a black with money and he's been watching you for years and he's like, oh my gosh, guaranteed you he's a house nigga. He be chucking and jiving and all that shit. He's trying to make all the white people smile. But this one time you do something that like I can attach to and like, oh shit. Yeah, I did shoot a nigga in his ass the other day because he was trying to call me out my name. Word. Word. And then you're like, ever since that sketch, man, I ain't like you, but you cool. And then you say, nope, stop talking. I appreciate it. But no, bro. No, it sounds wrong. Y'all gotta let me know. Am I bugging?
because somebody thinks that I'm not black enough. I, you won't let me do something that is integral to my art because you don't think this thing. That's real, and it's not just me. So that's what black comedy can do now is flip all of that on its ear.
Black
And
comedy.
I'm glad I did the sketch because I just wanted to do it so that I could punch that joke in the mouth.
Can't punch a joke like that in the mouth. A joke like that is classic, timeless, and it got you in front of a different audience that weren't ready to see you. I know you didn't care. I don't care if they weren't ready to see me, even if it was my people. If they don't want to see me, kiss my ass. But listen, that's not how the entertainment business works. The entertainment business works is, oh, this person's here. Fuck that person. I don't like them. Oh, they did that? Let me look at them. Wow, they did that? Oh, shit. Let me look at them some more. Oh, wow. Then they find out that you are dope. But you can't let, wow. He was offended. He was offended. That's crazy. And it got you more money, more shit for your reel, got you in more movies to play more lethal characters. You can't say kiss my ass to that. I don't believe it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share. But let me know. Because in my head, I feel like it was like beneficial for him at the time because he had a talk show and all this shit. Talk show, freaking just singing everywhere. You have that. You at that time the black community was harsh. It wasn't as accepting as it is right now. But now for you to say kiss my ass and all that stuff, it's sort of weird to me. Just let me know what y'all think in the comments, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know, and we'll talk soon. Remember, keep your head up, stay blessed.